Ground Zero Hollywood Boulevard here, and there's boarded up Vinavia. Who knew, right?
How long do you think till they're going to allow podcasters to purchase? Because that's the secret about the Hollywood Boulevard and the Walk of Fame,
You
the stars.
purchase.
You have to be nominated, which is very easy. You just find out someone else has had one, and then if you get nominated, you pay the $25,000 fee. So they lay down your star. It's so Hollywood is such a smoke and
So
mirrors.
like Andy paid it. So like, yeah, when you have all the
Oh, they
money,
all pay. They all pay,
wow.
and they just, and you go through a acceptance process. But because they sued podcasters, we should definitely
I
look.
wouldn't mind that.
But we need our own Hollywood Walk of. I'm sure the price has gone up too, just inflation. But
I would, like part of me is like, I like to stick to the money and I don't like the fanfare. And part of me is like, I mean, what a way to go down in history. So I'm torn on this one.
podcaster.
I might pay for that. Hey, open it up to podcasters. Another great idea right here from Sarah Fraser. What do you make of this? Mr. Girardi last week, we never covered this, guilty. And I don't know if you saw Erika Jayne was surfaced a few days later, makeupless in big baggy sweats and a big sweatshirt. Upset or knows what I'm doing. And this is the appropriate paparazzi pick for the first pick since Tom has been sentenced.
That one.
That one, okay.
That one.
She knows what she's doing, Miss Jane. She knows what she's doing.
We've given them credit. LA Times, their entertainment reporters do a fantastic job. They covered this trial. Really, the most interesting part of this trial is people are saying, how in the hell has the California State Board of Attorneys, where he was reported for years, why aren't they on trial? Because this man stole so much money for so long, and he just is like Jen Shah. And I agree with people. People are outraged, and it's so discouraging about our system. A lot of good people out there, a lot of government workers doing great work, but it is so disheartening what he was allowed to do, and that the California State Bar, here to supposedly uphold justice and division in, I guess, legal rights, and no one's supposed to be above the law, and they just let
You're
this
shocked.
carry
You're
on
shocked.
and on. And am I shocked? Yeah, I am shocked because I think here in this country, our idea is that we hold ourselves to a little bit higher standard maybe than other countries that we know are more corrupt in their government, but unfortunately, I guess we're just better at hiding it. The trial, to me, this trial was fascinating in that not a lot of people cared. Did you think? I didn't think it was well covered by Bravo bloggers and podcasters here and there, but I didn't think it was this big. I'm glad I didn't go down there. Initially, I was going to go down every day, and I thought, good thing I didn't, because I don't think it was that big a deal for people.
Like one or two podcasters covered it. I was texting with Kimberly Archie, who is my go-to for all things about this trial. No shock, right, that he's found guilty, but I think this was a staged moment by Erika of like, this is the picture they're gonna get. Let's not put makeup on. Which, I mean, we all live in Hollywood, like you said. Yeah, I mean, now I just think his sentencing is in December. So I think it'll be interesting. Is Tom Girardi headed to an actual jail cell?
No, I think he is definitely going to get 10 years, 5 years, something like that. I mean, 85, he has dementia. They had 13 experts, I
So
think.
where's he going to get this? In the home, an ankle bracelet? I mean,
No, I think, don't they have, for people in prison and jail, they have medical wards. I mean, I could see him probably being admitted to a very low end security, which I've had some relatives go to that. And they kind of say that it's not that bad. And so I think he's going there. Very light security.
medical ward, what, like a hospital bed in a room with other people?
He's got to be in a medical dementia ward. He's got to be in a memory care center. I mean, they had 13 people, experts, come on and say, yeah, he does have a form of dementia. Is it maybe as advanced as what his defense put up? No, but he does have declining. The guy is 85.
I want to die at home. I don't want to die in a hospital.
Well, don't commit fraud. Then that dream will come true. He's going
to
die.
Don't want to die in a jail
facility, unless lots of people have other ways. But I think he is definite. I mean, he's guilty on, I think, 5 counts, and each of them have a maximum of 20 years or something. I mean, the guy is going to get I bet a long sentence, knowing if he lives 4 or 5 more years. But yeah, I think he's going to a low security facility that has some sort of medical ward, and he's going to be living there.
And I wonder what he thinks. Like, is it worth it? Is it worth it to have lived 80 years
Yes, I
of
think
private jets and stealing the money and just funding Erika's lifestyle to be disgraced for 5 years before you drop dead? Or
he's
is
laughing
this,
at all of us. I think
you
he
think?
yes, I think
I had a great life, great run. Private
yeah,
planes, totally worth it.
women
I would
cheating
do it
on
again.
Erika. Yep, I think somebody that would do that to looking in the eyes of a burn victim from an airplane, I think has no soul. I think they are laughing at us and he timed it perfectly. And yeah, I think he's a Kaiser Sose just going out the way that he wants. And I mean, I believe in a karmic balance. I think I don't know what happens after we die, but I don't think it's going to be good for him, but I don't think he cares. I think he don't you? Do you think this man has a change of heart and consciousness and it
No, I think a selfish though, like I don't want to die in a jail cell. But you say he has no soul. Does he have less of a soul than the rat? The rat that scurries. Who has less of a soul? The rat with her Gouda in the corner, the Tam rat,
Tom,
or Mr. Girardi? I'm
Tom,
curious. Tom?
yeah.
Okay.
Could you do that to people? Could you do that? It's like Jen
No.
Shaw. I don't believe for 1 second Jen Shaw is in jail thinking about what she did. I think she's plotting and planning her return, a podcast with Elizabeth Holmes, the disgraced. These people do not operate like we do with a conscience, with a because most Americans are the most generous human beings you'll ever meet, and they will help you. They'll give you the shirt off their back. They'll do anything. They'll be as honest and sincere as they can. Jen and Tom do not operate like that.
Jen
Not
Shah will 100 million trillion percent have a podcast when she gets out of jail. She will talk about jail. She will talk about what it was like. She will talk about, she will embellish the stories. She'll talk about which girl hit on her. She'll talk about her prison girlfriend. She will talk about it all, right?
yeah, she'll star in a Lifetime movie probably based on her life called, Housewives in Shackles or whatever. And it'll be, yeah.
She'll write a book. Speaking of the rat that scuddies,
Yeah, talk to me. The rat oof. Is the rat going to be fired again?
well, people are calling for her firing. I think that Tamra, I believe, look, I think two things are happening here. I think producers really were like, this is your role. Look, Tamra was fired just like Jax, and now she's brought back. So I think when they brought her back, they're like, you're being brought back as the